Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is OPETH, because of course it is. So OPETH have released paragraph 3. I don't know where I'm going to point. I don't know where I'm going to point. Off this album, that's where I'm going to point. OPETH have released paragraph 3, as the song is called, off their new upcoming album, The Last Will and Testament. We did paragraph 1. In fact, at the time, I didn't know that double S symbol meant paragraph. And then I've noticed on the internet people going, it means paragraph. You know, oh, how can you not know it means paragraph? And it's like, well, you know, I don't do document marking up things for a living or whatever. And it's always funny when people know something that someone else doesn't, because they're just like, oh, you didn't know that? Oh my goodness, that's unbelievable. Either I'm exceedingly clever or you're just stupid. I suspect it's a bit of both. Like, for heaven's sake, people, everyone knows something that other people don't know. I know stuff about phthalates in the plastic industry, which is such niche information that you know, loads of people don't know that. I don't go around telling people about it. Anyway, wow. Just get it all out. OPETH, paragraph 3. So their album's coming out very soon. It's coming out next month. I've forgotten the date. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm kind of re-energized for OPETH. I said all this in paragraph 1. See what I did there? And there's no point in rehashing it. Go and watch paragraph 1. Go and watch my video on paragraph 1. Yes, everyone, do that. So there's not a lot to say. This is a really easy one for me. I haven't heard this, but I'm gonna like it. You're here to watch it. You're gonna like it. Let's see what we have to say afterwards, shall we? And maybe I'll eat my words and say, wow, that was the worst. It's not gonna happen.
secret treaty, the lovers bond.
So we all like it, right? That's just a given, I think. And most of the people that come and watch this video are just coming to see, just kind of do that thing where you already know you're going to like it. You just want to see someone else like it as well. I mean, that's kind of why a lot of the big reaction sort of channels exist, isn't it? And one thing, well, not one thing, several things. First one, this new drummer is like super inventive, and I reckon you could listen over and over to this and keep finding new things that he's doing. You just listen to him, you're like, wow. And I watched a video of him doing a playthrough of something, one of the Opeth songs. I think it was the first one. I mean, for all I know, it could have been this one, but because it was all the drumming, obviously I couldn't hear the song. And you just watch him and you think, how on earth are you doing whatever it is you're doing? And he's also 30 years old and looks about 22. Anyway, that's not important right now. The stereo mix of this song is great. You've just got like a really good separation of parts in coming, you know, firing off in different directions. The production on this is just like right up there. And then let me qualify that and say it's not too cleaned up. It's not too, you know, it's not been pushed like a core song where they just push it along into like super produced wherever, you know, like they make the biggest sound possible and all of that sort of thing. What has happened is whoever the production on this fits Opeth and takes it to where Opeth kind of should be, in my humble opinion, basically. But the production suits the music, so it's not overly heavily, it's not over bright, it's not ruined by trying too hard, I guess. So the production of this is great, and that stereo mix is brilliant on this. I saw an interview with, I'm not really going to talk about the song because I love it, right? And one of the things is, oh, he doesn't growl on this one, right? So I saw an interview with Mikael Lagerfeld, and the singer from Opeth, in case you don't know who that is. He was kind of coming across as, yeah, I'm a bit annoyed about everyone just focusing on the fact that I've made a record where I growl on it. And I kind of see where he's coming from, because to him it's all just his body of work, and he's come back and he's put that aspect of what he does back into a song. So I understand from his perspective. And I'm not going to argue with him. Opeth's his baby, and obviously what do I know compared to him? But my take on it is, yes, he hasn't growled on a song for such a long time that when he does, of course people are going to go, ooh, he's growling on the record again. But for me, it's more than that. For me, this has gone back to that more sort of in-your-face, high-tempo, heavier Opeth from the, frankly, prog rock Opeth that we had in recent years. So even though this song doesn't have any growling of it, it still has, I think, a heavier, more in your face, as I say, a more in your face sound to it, which is the Opeth that I always liked. And the light prog rock Opeth was great. It just wasn't for me, you know? So it's not, for me, it's not about the growling. it's about the sound of this album so far that I've heard, is that it's the Opeth that I know and love from the past. And again, I don't want to say, oh, they've gone back to making an album from 1998 or something, because it's modern, but Opeth is always going to sound like Opeth. Opeth are a genre band. I say this more or less every time I cover them. Opeth are a band who define a genre. You always, if you hear something that sounds a bit like Opeth, you say, oh, it sounds like Opeth. It's like saying, oh, this band sounds like Iron Maiden. They're a genre band. They are a genre unto themselves. You never say Opeth sound like something else, you know? So being a genre band, it's literally like 5 seconds into this song, it's like Opeth, you know? And that's great. And it must be hard for people like the new drummer to come in, because you've got to play like Opeth do or did, or you know. So it's like, yeah, you can be really great and you can do all your thing, but here's how our songs go, sort of thing. And it's fantastic. I think he's done a fantastic job from what I've heard so far. Whether that's restricting for him, I don't know. I mean, I guess Mikhail just writes songs the way he writes them, and then the drummer naturally ends up playing in a certain way. I don't know. I haven't spoken to them, unsurprisingly. So paragraph 3 by Opeth from The Last Will and Testament, which is due out, is it 12th of October? It's sometime in October. And I've pre-ordered it already, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'm probably going to play it to death. I've not had an album that I've been obsessed with for a while, and I just have a feeling, you know, I have a feeling it's just going to be like following me around. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.